Right over there. I called the
Look at this circus clown.
It's whole blood.
Go ahead. Work for them on the corner.
Sock me out.
After Orlando Brown starred in movies like Major Payne, Max Keeble's Big Move, and Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. After Orlando Brown appeared on television shows such as The Jamie Foxx Show, The Proud Family, Fillmore, and as Eddie on his Disney series That's So Raven.
I know that stare. That's the crystal stare, and that was the crystal drool.
I don't know what you're talking about.
After Orlando Brown followed in Eddie's footsteps and started his own rap career.
What are you looking at? What are you saying?
Orlando Brown gave so much to the entertainment biz, but he's recently fallen on harder times. Now the world of acting is a grind, and anyone who wishes to have a career in the business, well, they should know of some of the realities. Some people are lucky to get a spot in a commercial, but if you make it as a child actor, well, it can be extra tough. Now since the early 90s, Orlando Brown has been on the scene, starring in some of TV's most beloved children's shows. He's also taken advantage of his platform to spread awareness as an ambassador of the American Humane Association.
Hey y'all, it's Orlando Brown, and welcome to Extreme Shelter Makeover.
Have it in your heart. You can't just come here and act like you love these animals and everything like that.
In the past, Orlando has expressed a desire to give back to his community. In a past tweet, he stated, "Life as a young star, I have done a lot. Just have to keep giving back and helping our youth, because we are the next generation." Through the course of his career, the performer has proven himself as a talented comedic actor as well as musician. He's also expressed his ambitions outside of show business. In an interview, he once stated that if he wasn't in showbiz, well, he would most likely want to become a lawyer. He at one point even claimed that he was joining the police academy. But the stress of Hollywood, it can get to young performers, with Orlando seeing himself on the other side of the law several times, and that's throughout his 20s. Now aside from reports of his turbulent relationship with former co-star Raven Symone, well, reports have surfaced regarding the actor's alleged drug abuse and his arrests. Now he's recently made headlines after being videotaped by a friend, where he was out on a residential street barefoot, carrying a box of wine. And it's believed that, well, he was under the influence.
Knocked out for calling God. Bro, I'm chilling, bro.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Orlando Brown, here for you on After They're Famous. Now I know I did say that I'd be putting an end to After They're Famous, but right now we're looking for suggestions for a new name. And with the recent news of Orlando Brown going viral, well, I figured I should speak on it. In fact, a bunch of you guys tagged me on some viral video. Now, one more thing about Orlando Brown that I think is important to note. Orlando Brown, well, he's responsible for the success of Instagram star Supreme Patty. For real. Hold on, sit tight. This is going to be a little bit of a before they were famous inception. Supreme Patty never thought in his wildest dreams that he would become a social media star. Things just fell into place, and it's all thanks to one person you never would have expected. Orlando Bloom. Just for the record, I gotta clear this one up. It was Orlando Brown, not Bloom. My bad. All right, now let's roll that intro. Let me know if you have any new name ideas for After They're Famous. Someone suggested After the Clout. I like that one. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom! Orlando Brown was born on December 4th, 1987 in Los Angeles. Raised by his mother, the two moved around heavily throughout his younger years, living in and around the Los Angeles area, including stays in Gardena, Inglewood, Compton, and Watts.
Baby, I'm 3J. You gotta tell me who you are before I bust.
He stated that his grandmother Judy was his first inspiration growing up. She was the host of a local Christian talk show called Talking Jesus with Judy, and she gave him his first platform when she invited him onto her show, and he was just a little kid. Now Orlando has expressed in interviews that he is a Christian and credits his faith in God for the reasons for his success.
You know, it's about that relationship that you have with him. It's about knowing how graceful, you know, that he really is, how merciful he really is, that you can come as you are.
Eventually finding themselves homeless, Orlando and his mother, they were taken in by her boyfriend. It was here that he first displayed his energy and comedic talent, often doing impressions of Michael Jackson. He stood out so much, in fact, that his mother's boyfriend, who was also in show business, well, he decided to bring young Orlando to the home of his manager, Sharon Berg.
So when I met my manager, her name was Sharon Berg, you know, and she just thought I was so adorable, she wouldn't let me go anywhere, so.
Sharon hooked Orlando up with a talent agent who would send the kid on what he claims to be 3 or 4 auditions a day. He eventually found work as a child actor in several television shows and TV films. His breakout was arguably his role as Tiger in 1995's comedy Major Payne, starring Damon Wayans.
1, 2, 3.
to this day, Orlando states that his work on Major Payne was one of the best experiences of his career. It was actually really only the beginning. The 8-year-old actor soon found himself landing bigger roles, including a part as 3J on Family Matters, as well as a recurring role as Nelson on The Jamie Foxx Show. Since he practically lived on film and TV sets, well, the actor has described his early life as being fun yet stressful. During an interview, he stated, "I definitely didn't have a homecoming, I definitely didn't have a prom, I definitely never had my own locker or never been in a school gym of my own. But at the same time, it was all for the greater good, and it was through the grace of God that I was able to make you guys happy and make you guys smile. I can say that on behalf of great friends of mine like Raven and the rest of that, it's like when we're younger, we just appreciate you guys being able to appreciate us." Orlando Brown soon began working for Disney, lending his voice to the character of Sticky Webb on the popular cartoon series The Proud Family. Out of the show's 52 episodes, he was featured in 38.
You better check your girls. The Gross sisters are straight tripping.
What are you talking about, Sticky?
The Gross sisters, the 3 big ashy girls, they're gonna ruin La Cienaga's cheer.
In 2003, he landed the role he is perhaps most famous for, which was the character of Eddie Thomas on the smash hit teen comedy series That's So Raven. Airing for over 4 seasons, the show gave him a chance to show off his rap skills.
It's something right within my blood and can't nobody understand it. But when you hear this track, I bet you I'ma see you dancing. Look, just one shot is all I really need to bring it to your ankles and make you wiggle your knees.
Through some connections, Orlando had a chance to sign with Hollywood Records. He stated that in a meeting with executives, they asked him who his favorite rapper was. Upon replying that it was Tupac, well, they were disappointed that he didn't answer Will Smith, and they decided not to move forward with him.
I didn't get a chance to sign in Hollywood Records because I went in there and told them that Tupac was my favorite rapper. They wanted me to say Will Smith, and I'm like, well, he's my favorite too, but I'm rolling with Pop.
However, producers knew for a while that Orlando wanted to rap and gave both he and Raven a chance to contribute their musical talents to the show's opening theme. Now, the two actors were rumored to be in a relationship for some time, and in a recent interview from Vlad TV, well, Orlando confirmed that the rumors were true. I mean, he didn't just come out and say it, he put it in his own words.
I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some. In
his song, the entertainer even implied that the actress aborted his baby, although this hasn't been confirmed. Orlando Brown, in recent years, he's been known for, getting in trouble with the law. The actor-rapper has been arrested several times for various reasons. In 2016, he was taken in after an altercation with his wife that was just outside a police station. 2 years later, he was taken in again for an alleged domestic dispute and possession of a controlled substance. A couple of months later, the actor was arrested by bounty hunters in Las Vegas after failing to appear for court. He was picked up by police for a third time in 2018 after being caught in a motel, which was known for having a high concentration of prostitution and drug use. If you think that's a lot for 1 year, he was also busted a 4th time for breaking into a friend's restaurant and attempting to change the locks. He can also be seen in the surveillance footage trying to cover the camera with a cloth. In October of 2018, after reportedly being released from rehab for drug abuse, a video was released of Orlando Brown carrying a box of what appears to be wine, and he was walking down the street barefoot. Now, the person behind the camera seems to be a resident who confronts him for stepping on his property.
I'm away. I'm off your
If
property.
you come back over, I'm gonna knock you the f*** out.
I'm off your property.
You wait over here for the police.
I'm off your property.
Aside from legal troubles, Orlando has expressed his desire to help out his community in a very ambitious fashion. He once expressed that he would like to put on something called the Million Kid March. His goal with this would be to raise $10 million and take children from sick kids' hospitals throughout Los Angeles and march them to Hollywood Boulevard, where celebrities and food will be waiting for them. Now, whether or not he can actually pull this off, it's unclear. In fact, it kind of looks like he's doing the march himself with his box of wine. Anyway, the guy's still got a heart of gold. Let's wish him all the best. As for the rest of the story, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see how everything unfolds. For now, this is After They're Famous. Maybe he'll retweet this video. I doubt he will. Maybe Supreme Patty will. Who knows? Anyways, guys, we're looking for new names for After They're Famous. It's a little harsh. So let us know in the comments down below. My name's Michael McCrudden, and my camera person's laughing at their marching joke. All right, let's just wrap it up. Get well, buddy. Seriously.
Yeah.